Annyeonghaseyo. And I think that's probably the last time that you hear good morning mispronounced this morning in Korean. I'm the CEO of Invida, and it's a great pleasure to be here this morning. My objective really this morning is to introduce you to Invida. We're quite a young company in Asia, and you probably haven't heard much about us in the past. We are, however, very dynamic and a very unique business model in the pharmaceutical space. During today's conference, I'd like to spend some time on our activities as Invida within the Asia-Pacific region, help you understand what we're doing in dermatology and our basic activities around the dermatology space, and also speak a little bit about the launch of our new product, Atopiclair, which will be launching progressively throughout the region in the next 9 months. You may have noticed, of course, that all eyes are on Asia Pacific. The business press across the globe are focused on Asia, the growth in Asia, and there's an intense focus, especially in the business press, on growth and particularly the opportunities that growth represents in countries such as China and India and other countries that are growing fast in Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course South Korea. Many pharmaceutical companies have started to shift resources from stagnating Western markets to Asia. And in contrast to many of these companies, Invida has been present in Asia for more than 20 years with its predecessor companies. During that period, we have spent a lot of time and energy building up the capabilities required to market and sell innovative and new products throughout the region. So we've built up key marketing activities in every country, as well as the regulatory and market access resources required to gain rapid access to the markets here. And we've been featured in much of the trade press worldwide as a specific gateway or unique conduit to the Asia-Pacific markets. But why is Asia so interesting? If you look at some of the macro trends, and I won't spend too much time because I'm sure many of you are also aware of these, but many of the larger trends across the region are causing an expansion of the healthcare market and the amount of money that's being invested in healthcare by governments across the region. You have growing wealth, increased purchasing power of consumers is leading to an increase in the demand for high-quality healthcare. The rapid migration of massive populations in rural areas to urban areas is creating a change in the dynamics, not only in terms of the disease patterns, but also in terms of access to state-of-the-art healthcare. There are many unmet needs still in the market in Asia, and the lifestyle changes and changes in diet are creating changes in the disease profile of Asian populations. You'll see that the consequences of these are that governments are reacting by expanding primary care networks. You see this particularly in China at present, where the community healthcare centers have been targeted as a growth area for investment by the Chinese government. You see increasing demand for private healthcare, where private hospital chains have been building activities in India and Thailand. And there's an increased access to innovative medicine as consumers look to getting higher quality healthcare products. The interesting thing for Invida is that all these changes create new opportunities for new entrants into these markets, and the traditional barriers to entry are being broken down. We are actually uniquely positioned to take advantage of these opportunities. We are today one of the leading biopharmaceutical companies in the region. We were formed back in 2005 through a joint investment between three blue chip healthcare investment companies: Quintiles, the largest pharmaceutical services organization in the world; Temasek, which is the sovereign wealth fund of the Singapore government and a very well-respected investor in healthcare assets; and the Zulik Group, which is the largest pharmaceutical distributor in Asia. As a company, we are committed to focusing exclusively on the Asian market and building our capabilities in Asia, specifically to serve Asian patients and Asian physicians. For companies who do not have infrastructure in Asia but have innovative products already approved in the United States or in Europe, we represent a single point of entry to 13 markets across Asia, where we have 3,500 employees focused on the sales and marketing and introduction of new products. Our basic focus in our expansion in Asia is on 3 areas. One is to build high quality and valuable brands that we acquire from companies in the United States or in Europe, or perhaps also in Asia, as well as form long-term partnerships with innovative companies that are bringing new treatments to the world. We also expect to expand in key markets. Today, as I said, we're present in 13 markets, and we intend to continue to grow in those emerging markets that are showing the most accelerated growth, such as India and China. We already have a strong presence in most of the region outside of Japan, and we will tap into innovative research and bring innovative products to Asia as we grow and develop our capabilities. Our business model is really quite simple. We have 3 main sources of revenue. We have our proprietary products, which are our own brands that we have purchased or developed ourselves. A large part of our business, the largest part of our business, is in the area of partnered products, where we partner with small to mid-sized companies that require infrastructure and expertise in Asia, and bring these products into the market. This represents about 50% of our business today. And then we have commercialization solutions, where we help partners either gain market access through regulatory or reimbursement activities, or through our own sales forces will help them come to market. As a model, Invida focuses on what I call the front end of the value chain. We have no research and development and no manufacturing that we own. We focus specifically on products that are at a commercial stage, that we can bring files from outside of Asia, adapt them to the local requirements, and then take them through the submission phase and approval phase in the different markets. And then we focus on the actual launch and commercialization of those products across the region. This gives you a quick selection and overview of our main brands. We are focused in 4 areas: in primary care, in dermatology. We have a number of consumer healthcare brands, and we are building a specialty care business unit that will focus on oncology and other specialty areas. But you can see from this chart that our main focus today is in dermatology. We have a number of products already in the market across the region. Dermatics is a product that is focused on, Dermatics is a product that's focused on scar management. Kinase is an anti-aging range of products. And then we have 3 new products that which we acquired recently through a partnership with Sinclair. And Atopiclair is our main focus during this Congress in Korea this week, followed by Sebclair and Papulex in the future. As I said earlier, one of our core qualities as a company is partnering. And since 2009, you can see from this chart that we have done a number of partnerships and transactions that have helped us build our portfolio of innovative products. We decided back in January 2010 to focus specifically on dermatology as a key area of growth for us within the Asia-Pacific region. We've done a transaction with Ipsen, a large French biopharmaceutical company that provides us with a number of innovative products, both in the area of oncology as well as neurology and dermatology. Most importantly, probably our deal with Sinclair in December 2010, where we've been able to acquire the rights to a broad portfolio of very innovative products. And here in Korea, we also did a deal with Roche to represent their primary care products. So 2011 for us is focused on the launch of our dermatology brands across the region. Why dermatology? Dermatology in Asia is a disproportionately large share of the world market. Usually the share of Asia of the world pharmaceutical market varies between 12 and 15%. In dermatology, Asia represents around about 25% of the world dermatology market. And some of the fastest growing dermatology markets are in Asia. India is growing very fast, especially in scar management and some of the cosmeceutical ranges. As a company, we're focused on addressing and selecting products that specifically take care of the needs of Asian patients and Asian consumers. And so as we go about our business development activities, we are really looking for products that fit very nicely into the Asian arena. And we spend a lot of time and energy and resources in market research to make sure that we're selecting the right products. We are using this Congress at the World Congress of Dermatology in Seoul as a platform to introduce the dermatologists of Asia to our new portfolio and to the company. Let me come to Atopiclair. We've heard from Mark Boguniewicz as well as from Professor Kim how important the indication of atopic dermatitis or eczema is in Asia. There's quite a large prevalence, and with the changing dynamics that I described earlier, we see some of the prevalence and incidence of this disease increasing over time. We feel that Atopiclair is a great addition to the toolbox of the dermatologists and pediatricians because it's a non-steroidal product that has very clear and compelling evidence of efficacy and safety in the treatment of atopic dermatitis, especially in children. It's proven to be safe and effective in robust and randomized double-blind control studies that utilize recognized endpoints by recognized agencies across the world. We will, over time, over the next 12 months, introduce more dermatology products to dermatologists and physicians throughout Asia, including Sebclair for seborrheic dermatitis, Papulex, a complementary product for acne, acne-prone skin, and we hope over time that we'll be able to introduce you to more innovative and interesting dermatology products that are specifically tailored to the needs of the Asian market. In summary, as a company, Invida is committed to Asia. I'm often asked in presentations such as these or in investor conferences whether we have an interest in expanding geographically outside of Asia. Our specific focus as a company is to remain in Asia and to deepen our expertise as a company here. We have proven regulatory and marketing sales expertise across the whole of the Asian region. And we are focused in dermatology. We will grow our dermatology portfolio as we move forward. So in future, I hope that in the region here, Asia Pacific, patients and physicians will benefit from our efforts of accelerating the rate of innovation in dermatology and other key therapeutic areas in the region. Thank you.